starts right now.
You can't fix it. All you can do is just one step at a time, just one foot out in front of the other, and just keep going.
After a Templeton football player suffered a traumatic brain injury, the entire community rallied around the Lindsay family, and now they're speaking out for the first time. Good evening, and thanks for joining us for the news at 6 o'clock, and a Happy New Year to you. A heartwarming story at the end of a challenging journey for a Templeton family. Templeton High School football player Isaac Lindsay took a severe hit during a football game back in September, leaving him with a traumatic brain injury. He has spent the last 3 months in a rehab hospital in San Jose and was welcomed home by his family and friends in a parade just last week, right before Christmas. Amanda Starrantino sat down with the Lindsay family, and she joins us now in the studio. Amanda, how's Isaac doing?
He's walking and moving around, and his mom and dad keep an eye on him, though, as he can trip and lose balance easily. But right now, though, he is happy to be home, and Isaac definitely did not lose his sense of humor whatsoever. But with any traumatic brain injury, it is going to be a long road to recovery. And as the new year begins, so does new challenges for not only Isaac, but his family as well. 2016 at the Lindsay family home is starting off on a high note. A family reunited after their 17-year-old Isaac spent the last several months at a rehab facility after being in a coma for days.
I feel blessed because I have such a good family, and just thinking about how I was and if they'd ever have me back in the house again, living and breathing.
Isaac suffered a traumatic brain injury while playing in a Templeton High School football game in September. And although back at home now, it is a far cry from where they were at just 3 months ago.
It's just a gut-wrenching, empty, begging and pleading with God to keep him here feeling. And we're real fortunate.
And losing him on the team, it just didn't feel right.
You know, I never noticed how much I depended on my brothers and my family, like always being there.
And with the new year comes new challenges for Isaac.
Yeah, Isaac's doing pretty good, but he's too confident.
But also new goals.
Planning on restoring a tractor.
Although his brain is still healing, the tractor has his heart.
Hard work, old age, commitment, and just a love for the tractors.
And while Isaac plans to play more with tools than a football, he hopes his injury does not bring the fear to others for playing the game he loves.
It could happen to anybody, and there's plenty of people out there to look over me and keep it safe. I mean, just because one person gets hurt doesn't mean that the rest of the world has to sit out from playing football. Because I do personally believe it is one of the best games God ever created.
And for now, Isaac will not be playing any more football. He will also not be returning to school this semester. However, his mom says they are on track to get him back with his classmates next year. And everything Isaac does is a new learning process. He must relearn all those tools that we have that is just muscle memory, like getting out of bed and walking around. So it's going to be a long process, Dan, but he has his family and friends.
All right, thank you for that, Amanda. And the Lindsays say they'd like to thank everyone in the community, from the school staff who assisted Isaac at the game to first responders, his teammates, and other football players in the area who helped with various fundraisers.